Good day, everybody. It's Max, and welcome back to Transport Fever 2 Live, the Spring Beta 2022 edition, as we are going to do our last session of live streaming for this beta test. And, of course, we have a couple of things left to do here on our beta test map. And one of those things is we got to fix a train line because I broke it. But you know, I break things every once in a while. That's okay. It's not like the end of the world. We'd like to upgrade a few more truck lines, do a few things like that, and finally, I'm crossing fingers and toes to try and get one of these three cities to give us a third industry. And if we can do that, then we'll try to quickly put it together so as we can say, hey, we did it. This is a thing that happened, and I'm happy. So with that, of course, to make this all happen, I got to do the switching of the screen into things. And so I am going to push a button. There's buttons to push here. I know there is. So hopefully that will do the right button there. And then, of course, I do the switching of the things there, and that's going to take us into the map. You betcha. So what are we doing today? As mentioned, the map is exactly where it was when we left last time. So it has not moved at all. It's sitting right where it's supposed to be. And in this particular case, of course, what we had done last time, just to bring up the monies of the things, was we had upgraded the Halifax train line for bread to be big boys. But they are losing money hand over fist, and that's never good. The reason they are losing money hand over fist, of course, is because big boys are bigly expensive. And so and this is a very small test map. So it's going to be a little hard to run big profits out of them. Now, we have two problems. One is they're not the first farm down here that's giving wheat to these trains isn't filling them. Okay, so there just isn't enough wheat being produced to fill these cars. The second problem, of course, is that they have too many cars. So what we want to do is we're going to fix both of those issues first before we even start running the map. And we're going to try to at least get that train line back to making bucket loads of those monies, because I likes the monies. That's what I do. I do monies here. And I don't like it when I'm not making monies. So we're going to make those monies. We're going to make them changes first. And then I'm going to have a look here at Halifax because, I mean, it is literally the best chance I've got to push a city to another industry. The gears are running really, really good at the moment. We're about to push bread really, really hard here with the big trains. I think Halifax is my best shot at trying for redemption on a third industry. Now, don't get me wrong. Toronto is pretty close too, so we could always have a look at that. Vancouver, the tools are a little bit behind, even with its new train line of the new tools line, which is actually working really good. Keep in mind we have a train, coming up here, and this train is doing all the work, right? It comes in here and grabs raw lumber, then drops it off and grabs finished lumber, then drops that off and grabs tools and runs them tools down to Vancouver, and then does the cycle all over again. I mean, that's a set of trains doing that entire line, and it's doing good. But I'm thinking Halifax is going to be my best shot with these big boys and this extra food. So we got two things: we got to fix the trains, and we got to try and tune up the trains a little bit to be a little more efficient. So this is where we're going to slam in the other station. We're going to lose a few signals here. I'm sorry to report that we're going to lose some signals. But hey, you know what? I've lost signal before. I'll get signal back again. That's for sure. So we're going to back this up. Now, this bridge could give me a hard time, but if it does, it does. I mean, there's not much you can do about it, right? Sometimes bridges like to give you a hard time. All you can do is shrug your shoulders and face it head on, and that's just the way it is. Okay, so we now know, like we had this one up here, this one's coming down here. We're going to put in another cargo station here, and we're gonna hope that we can borrow more of that sweet wheat to get something in here. Buildings, give me a building, give me a cargo station, give me 2 lines, boom, give it 240, give me high speed, give me all the things. Just give me all the things, make it all happen. Zip, run this around here a little bit. Whoa, where are you going with that, Max? Listen, you got to back that up there, big guy, because this farm has to like make all the things. You know what? We're gonna change that to 320. I don't need it to be 320, but one, I got the money. Money is not the object here, right? And two, we want to. I'm really hoping that when I put this thing down, it's going to make contact with this farm, right? Otherwise, I'm going to be in a lot of trouble. So we're going to do that. We're going to spend $1 million on that, right? Because that's what I do. I spend money, right? I'm good at it. And so, of course, now we got to switch over to a little bit of road action here because I got to make magic happen. Listen, are you going to give me some connections with this road? Yes, you are. Okay, cool. Like, will you give me connections all the way up? No, that's as far as you want to go with them connections? All right, well, that's fine. I'm okay with that, right? As long as you can also make them connections right over here, right? So we're going to hit that. Are you connected to that farm? No. Stop. Yes, you are. Good job. Good job, dude, because we were going to have a panic here. I think I've already got, yeah, so there's nothing at this station. We had to get rid of the trucks that were on that route. That route, unfortunately, failed. It was a failure. And that's a problem. I don't understand why. In Transport Fever 1, you could do really convoluted routes like that, right? Like, I could take a farm and hook it into a road, which then hooks to a train line, which then does a bunch of delivery stuff, converts it into a thing, then hooks it into another road network, and then finally does a delivery. You could do that in Transport Fever 1 all the time. But in Transport Fever 2, it really doesn't like it. It doesn't like it once you start doing, get past, 2 different types of networks or something. Like, it's, and in Transport Fever 1, you could, literally be hooking this stuff into airplanes and doing all kinds of crazy stuff, right? Like, you could do some pretty crazy stuff. But, whatever. Okay. Are you going to do what I want you to do? Well, probably. Yeah. I mean, it didn't have to be electrified, but that's fine. Whatever. I just need it to work, dude. I just need this to work. You know what? I'm gonna back that off just a little bit more. Yep. And again, this is probably going to get upset with a bridge, but I want this. I want this curve to be a little bit nicer, just a little bit nicer. And I realize this is really me pushing my luck here with this bridge, but I want it to be pretty. Yeah, see, it's gonna make it. It's gonna make it. Yeah. See, we get to keep some speed up, right? That's what it's all about here, people. I mean, this train will do 120, 130, right? So we want to be able to keep that speed going. Choo-choo. Okay. How's that? The warning's gone. Yes, because the line now exists again. So this is going to we're going to have to edit that line a little bit. Yep. We're going to edit your line here. Manage the line. So you're going to do that. Come here. You're going to add a station. Boom, right? So we're going to pick up wheat here. We're going to pick up more wheat here. Then we're going to take that wheat all the way up here, turn it into bread, and then drop it off in Halifax. Boom. You know it. All right, so now for the trains. The trains themselves need a little bit of a fixing. So we're going to manage the vehicles. We're going to back this off by a couple of cars. I mean, there's still going to be big boys. Come on now. I mean, this is what I've been waiting for. I've been waiting for this my whole life. And so, of course, we're going to add that in there. And so now we're just going to do 8 4s. 8 and 4s. Come on all the way down here to the big cars. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, yeah, replace for $3 million. Psh, whatever. Done, right? So now these are 8 and 4s instead of 10 and 5s. And at the same time, so they're a little bit less. That means the train should be able to get a little more speed. And at the same time, of course, we're going to be able to pick up a little more wheat because we're all about that wheat pickup, right? I like the wheat pickup. There we go. Hopefully now do remember things being all jammed up, but I think I got the trains fixed for that, right? Are you guys all fixed? Yeah, it looks like you guys are all fixed. All right, so we're going to play this now. Remember, it was 9 million in the hole, right? We were having difficulties ahead. We're going to let this play now, and hopefully it's going to straighten itself out, mister, because you had better straighten yourself out. In fact, I'd like to put all 4 trains up there just so as I know where they are. Okay, so that's train 3. Yep. And you're coming up here with train 5. Now, you see this farm is already starting to drop off more wheat. That's awesome because now train 5 can come up here and say, hey, you know what? I'm going to pick up more wheat. That's awesome because I can fill up with more wheat in my cars now, right? Because that's a thing it does. And it says, yeah, I can do that. So are you going to... Yeah, dude. Like, there's all kinds of wheat here in this station. Why are you slowing down? Why are you slowing down? Why are you picking up wheat here? Hey, listen. This what just happened there, people? No. I don't know what you're doing. Listen, you can just keep right on going. First of all, you were not supposed to stop here at all. Wow. You guys, wow. What happened here? Why did you do that? Why? What's going on with my life all of a sudden? Why are you doing that? Like I didn't put it on the wrong side of the tracks when I connected it together. Everybody was happy, right? You know what it is? There's like a broken piece of track somewhere and I've got to find it. Oh man, I hate that. I really do. All right, let's find this piece of track. Yup. Okay, let's bring up the manage line, I guess. Okay, so we know it can't get, it didn't get there, did it? Nope. So let's go back to here. Let's add the station. Can you get there? Yes, you can. Now everything is fine in the world, is it? Is that what it is now? Is that what we're doing? Okay. Why were you not able to figure that out on your own, dude? Like, maybe. Well, now I did just get an update just before the game began, so maybe it's still in the bug process, right? I would not be surprised. So let's find out where our trains are. So we got a train here at this station. We've got the second train is there, and then we got 2 trains down there. Ugh. Okay, we're gonna have to fix these guys. We got to fix these guys, right? We can't be having. Okay, so he's all the way over here. I'm gonna stop him. Okay, where are you at, dude? Take me to where you are. Okay, so you're train 6. You're gonna come down here, but I'm gonna stop you right about past the coal plant there. Meanwhile, listen, I need you to keep going. I need you guys to keep going, right? Listen, I need you to keep going. Gee whiz, you did that. You knew what I wanted there, mister. Listen, I need train 6 down here. I need you, fine sir, to be parked here. And I need you, fine sir, to be parked over here. So we're going to run this a little bit slower because I need to hope that these trains are now moving in the right direction. You should not have picked up that wheat, by the way. Gee whiz. Listen, are you doing a thing now? Are you going to go? You are going, right? Yeah, that's it, people. We got there's moves to do here, okay? Take me up to train 6. So train 6 is coming close to that coal plant. That's where I want this train to meet up with it. So it's like everybody can be like, equal distance, right? Yes, I could let the computer figure this out, but it takes forever. And by the time it gets it all figured out, like, it will be an hour into this thing. And I can have this done in 2 shakes of a pig's tail. Is that a thing people still say? I don't know. But, well, it is for me. Meanwhile, you stop. Yeah, I know where you are. And train 5 is now making its way up here. So we're going to turn these all back on here momentarily. So you're on, you're on, you're on. Everybody's on. There we go. Now, this should work right. There we go. Yep, that's it. Train around, people. Train around. Now, listen, Mr. Smarty McSmarty Pants that tried to pick up all that wheat. Now look at you. You're almost full of wheat now. I mean, aren't you a hero? I mean, that's awesome, but that wasn't what you were supposed to do. I just want to point that out. But let's just make sure that... Okay, yes, you're supposed to stop here. You are not supposed to stop here. That's exactly how that's supposed to work, and you are now filled up. Cool. All right, so how much wheat do we got there? We got 50 down here. All right, and how much wheat do we have here? We have 42. Now, we know by this guy, how much wheat can you carry, dude? 144. So, according to this, how much wheat did he pick up? So he picked up 52. By the time he gets up to this farm up here, what's he going to get? Oh, he's going to get close to 144, which is what we want. We want this guy to be money makers. Monies, yeah. And when he comes into the station, I am hoping this guy's going to go whipping right by him, right? And that will let me know that I've got them spaced out pretty good, right? So there you go. Look at that. See, he is filled up. He full up on his wheat. And sure enough, zoom. Look at my spacing. Man, do I know what I'm doing. I am awesome. All right, so we're going to let these guys run for a minute because we want to see if they make monies, right? And Halifax, listen, I'm really depending on you, dude. I am really depending on you. You've got to grow. You've got to grow, dude. I want you to grow. I want you to be the big boy. I want you to be the big boy. That's right. Yeah. Like I want you to build more of these big towers and big things. I want us to be big, come be big with me. Right. Because if we're big and you can get the third industry, I'll be so happy. I'd be super happy, dude. You wouldn't know how happy I'd be. But you're going to make this happen. I know you're going to make this happen. I mean, look at all the bread this guy going to come down here with, right? I mean, he is bringing, well, he brought 11 bread. I must go home. But let's see how many. Yeah, make more bread. Make a lot more bread. Yes. Push more loaves of bread out here. That's right. We want all the bread. I mean, that's how this is done. Yes. Dump it all off. Push this. Keep pushing that line. Push it to level 3. Make things happen, right? Because gosh darn it, Halifax, I am going to get one of you cities to give me 3 things today, and you're going to be one of them. Okay, so do it. Do it. Hey, look at that. I believe that's a diesel locomotive that goes 140. We'll get into that soon enough. But right now, not at the moment. Not at the moment. So, yes, drop me off that bread, dude. Drop me off that bread. How's my bread trucks doing? They probably need upgrades. Oh, yeah, they definitely need upgrades. Holy smokes, I definitely need more trucks and more upgrades. So listen, manage the line first. Yeah, the line's good. How about we manage the, manage that. Manage the vehicles. We're going to buy 4 more. That's what we're going to do. As soon as you can find the garage. There's the garage. Buy vehicles. Buy more vehicles. Yeah, because holy smokes. That's 9. That's 7. That's 9. Yup. Yeah, okay. 9 it is. 14. Oh, yeah. Do that. 1, 2, 3, 4. Boom. And we're going to put them on that bread line. And at the same time, manage. Yeah. I want to manage all the vehicles. We're gonna replace all that. Now, just slow down here for a second, dude. We're gonna replace all these vehicles with them trucks. Yes, lots of bread. I want you to carry all the bread. We can't be leaving all this bread sitting here on the shelf, right? No. I might not need 8 trucks on this line, but we'll see what happens. Hey, I mean, if these trains will take these trucks, I mean, if you guys will push out the bread, I mean, he's carrying 48 bread. Like, show me the monies, right? How we doing, by the way? Yeah, 10 million plus. You see, we went from -9 to +10. Well, +9. Okay, I'll take that. And of course, again, because they're now running much bigger loads, right? Now, this is always going to be 48 out of 234, and that's because they're only using them box cars to make this short journey to bring that bread back, right? This other number, of course, is always going to be about half, and that's of course because it's going to be dragging that wheat all the way up. So this is looking good. This looks good. I'm very happy about this. Very happy. That's right. Drop off that bread, man. Make me some. Show me the cash. Show me the cash. More cash. Boom. That's right. $1.5 million for a bunch of loaf of bread. You know it. And look at this. The trucks are loading up. In fact, them bread trucks have got to be doing something good, right? Oh yeah, they're $166,000 to the good. You know it. Halifax, you had better deliver. I'm telling you. I mean, come on, man. I am shipping you so much bread. I got trucks literally driving up and down this road like crazy trying to deliver you all that bread, man. Just make it happen. Just do this for me, okay? Just make this happen for me. All right? Listen, I'm even going to help you out a little bit. I'm going to help you out. Because we want to do that, right? Bus lane, yes. No tram track. Yes, definitely. Listen, we're going to help you out here a little bit, dude. I mean, because we're all about that help, right? We want to help you out. We want to help you grow as much as possible because I'm looking to become, super rich. And I need you to do the thing where, you come through for me. So we're going to add a little bit of extra road to you, right? It's going to be awesome. Yes, look at this. That's right, Halifax. You do this. You make this happen. You want to make this happen. I want you to make this happen. Gosh darn it. I want to see some upgrades, people. I want to see some upgrades. Yeah, we're going to make that happen here. Sorry about your houses, but, I mean, it's upgrade time. You know how it is. Sometimes it's just upgrade time, right? Boom. Why didn't listen? Why didn't you keep my? Yeah, I want my bus lanes. Yeah, listen, give me my bus lanes. Like I want my bus lanes. Oh, I suppose you kept the road that is existing. Yeah. Well, you know what? Bus lane for everybody. That's because trucking is hard and bus lanes are important. Okay, so there we go. Come on, Halifax, you can do it. You can do it. Look, you already want to build right to the beach. You want people to live in luxury. I know you do. You and I both know it, right? Yes, as that bread train keeps rolling in, you want upgrade. Come on, dude, you want to upgrade. You want to upgrade so hard. Come on. I mean, like, what does one have to do to push an upgrade through this thing? Okay. But anyway, let's have a look at some other lines here. Maybe we'll have a look at the gears line. Halifax gears. Yeah, gears line. We can probably upgrade all that. If we upgrade all that, then hopefully that would allow us to get even more stuff. How are you doing? You are rocking it, mister. You really are. Like you're pushing it to the limit, aren't you? That's intense. Because if you're pushing it to the limit, that means these guys are pushing it to the limit, and that means I'm not going to get any more tools out of you no matter what I do. So you're going to need that second wood, my friend. You're going to need this wood. So that's what we're going to do. Hey, we're going to give you this wood. You betcha. And we're going to do the same trick here that we just pulled off with the trains. I know. It's going to be awesome. But we have to make sure we keep this from like causing me a lot of traffic headache, because traffic headache is bad. We don't like traffic headache. So we want you to come down here. We're going to do that. And we need so we have coal, ore, steel, gear, wood. That's the one we want right there. Yep. So yep, manage the line. Let's do that, dude. I was going to say you got a lot of colors mixed in here. So you have Halifax Halt. But I actually want this station to be in front of that. I don't think I can get it that way though. Yeah, so I actually don't. Yep, and then I actually want this. I would really like. I really love a way to drag these around to say, hey, you know what would be great? You should move that. So, oh, I know what I'll do. I got it. I got you, fam. Right. We'll do it that way. So, take one out. See, still exists. So it's going to come all the way down here, pick up the first load of lumber. Then it's going to stop here and keep picking up more lumber. And then it's going to take all the lumber to here. And then, of course, it's going to drag that lumber over here to the sawmill or to the gear factory. And then we're going to do that. Now, that's going to take care of that. But now, of course, we need to take care of the vehicles themselves. The vehicles themselves can only hold 7. Psh, heck no. We know we got more. We want more than that. Yeah, we're going to replace that with 14. Boom. Yeah, replace them all. No, replace them all, dude. Like, replace them all. Yeah, 5 million. Boom. Do that. In fact, because we're chasing you down the road a little bit, how about I'll buy you 3 more. You know I will. You know it. Yeah, do that. Put that on the Halifax Wood line. Set line. Halifax Wood. Gear Road. Coming on down to Gear Road. Yep. You betcha. All right, so let's see if we can't push them gears even harder. Yeah. You know how it is. I want you to pick up wood. Yeah, like look at this poor guy. I got to extend his cargo terminal because he's literally, losing his mind up there. So that will help him. Look, he 129 and he's still losing. He's still very upset with me. I mean, come on. How much more cargo can I give this guy? All right, well, we'll give him a little more cargo. There you go. I mean, that's, see, 159. You do that. Now, this guy down here, same deal. Yeah, we'll configure this. We'll give him some extras. Hey, you know what? If they can all keep up, we will do it. As long as you can all make me money, people. That's what this is all about. This is all about them bucks in my pocket. I'll tell you right now. And I had better see some bucks in the pocket because I want some. All right, I want some. I need some. Yeah. So it looks like there's the EMD, another diesel train. But we got the big boys running, and the big boys are making me the big bucks. They're a little short on bucks at the moment. They're down to 6 million. What's going on, guys? Hey, guys. Are you guys not like? Are you guys not keeping up? Well, no, it appears you're keeping it. Oh, you're not a freight train anyway. You are. Where's your friends? Listen, dude, what are you doing? You're carrying 36 out of 72 bread, dude. Why is this factory not producing more bread? Faster. Faster, dude. Like, I expect faster, Hey, Noko, what's up? Hey, yeah. Well, me and the trains are having a small discussion about making me more money because these bread trains are suddenly losing me a lot of money. Like they were making me 10 million in like 2 minutes. All right, well, there's 7 million. But listen, trains, you're making me panic. What's going on here? Like, I expect lots of money to be made. And I better see money. All right, so I did expect this to happen, though. So now the trucks are running empty, right? So now I can actually kill off a couple of these trucks. Yeah, stop, 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 stop. Listen, dude, you ain't got no bread. Use pole. Use gone. You're done. You just clear it out now. All right. And listen, you're also done. We knew we were going to have a few extra trucks on that line. We were just clearing up the backlog, so that's the backlog done. I'm doing relatively well. It was a nice day, and I'm working on the kitchen to get ready to repaint it. My left hand kind of bothered me for a bit, but that's nothing new. Of course, my hand is my hand. There's not much I can do about that. It is the hand. It's the hand. It's the hand I've been dealt. That's not so funny, but anyway. So we got two farms. Both farms are literally running flat out. You know what would be really nice is if it would put a third farm right here, and I could like shove a bunch of wheat into it. Listen, that would be awesome. You're going on a trip. Where are you going? Is the question, right? Is it a short trip, long trip, big trip, little trip? All the trips? Does it involve a train? Because, turns out I got a bunch of trains running here at the moment. All right, how are you doing, dude? You're at 110 out of 126. Okay, well, you know what? I'll take that. I'm okay with this. Meanwhile, you know what? That's another thing we should actually have a look at. I'm going to let these guys run for a minute because what's going on with the bread trains? I am really, really not happy about this. Like, these guys should be, okay, there's 7 million. Like, come on, guys. I expect to see better results. I expect better results from you guys. Okay, sir, there's obviously like too many of you guys. Listen, truck. Yep, bye-bye. It is what it is. Obviously, you guys are keeping up with the bread that's being dropped off and delivered. Though I don't quite know why. These trains are almost full. Okay, so you just dropped off. How much bread did you drop off? 34. Okay, well, okay, I'll take it. And you're bringing up 110 out of 126. Like, you should be making bread faster, dude. Like, faster. Gee whiz. Look, I'm dumping weed off here as fast as I can. What do you want from me? Okay, well, listen, we can cut these back a little bit. But that's really it's not the best plan. By the looks of it, though, I can cut back 2 cars. It's a family resort, but with an amusement park. Dude, now you're talking my language. I'm all about amusement parks. Yes. Over the weekend, and sadly, not with a train, but with a bus. Well, we have buses in the game, turns out. Several of them, actually. And in fact, I'm about to replace a bunch of buses because the buses are really old. So managed vehicles, these poor buses, they're not exactly brand new. So we're gonna put in, these buses are running old Max, right? We're gonna put in. I would love to put in. You know what? I'm gonna do it. I'm just gonna put in fish bowls, right? We're gonna put in fish bowls because they look cool. It's probably gonna tank my profits, but I don't care. GM fish bowls look awesome. Of course, that's because if you've ever seen the movie Speed with a young Keanu Reeves, the whole purpose of that movie was awesome. Oi, what's going on? Hey, so, Canoe, when he was younger, he was pretty good looking guy, right? And Speed was a pretty awesome movie. And the GM Fishbowl bus was the bus in that movie. And it's awesome, right? So these old trucks, we're going to give them a free break. We're going to replace these old buses with probably profit losing fish bowls. And that's just the way it is, right? But I'm okay with that. Boom. There it is. Yep. One more. I know there's another bus line here somewhere. There it is. And do this, do that, do this, replace that. There. So these lines are probably going to lose money now, because these buses are more expensive, and these lines, though they were profitable, weren't that profitable. I mean, there isn't that many people running around on a bus, right? 6 out of 15, right? So them cheaper buses that held 9 were 75% full. But now the buses are more expensive and only running half full. So will they make money? Probably not. But they look great. I mean, come on. These buses are awesome. It's right, the Toronto bus road. Now I just need Canoe. I just need Canoe to be on the bus so we could replicate the Speed movie. And it would be awesome, right? It would be a showstopper. I mean, there you go, right? I mean, after that, it would be great. What's going on? My bread lines. Looks like it's doing okay for the moment. I don't want to upset the apple cart. If the apple cart is just kind of a little lumpy bumpy, but not too broken-y. So, listen, I am really trying to get Toronto to upgrade. So, okay, look at that. I am going to replace you guys. Why not? I mean, it's only money, right? It's only money, people. So I wouldn't do this maneuver. So it's an 8-4 configuration. I'm going to do a 7. How many? Yeah, I'll do a 7-3 configuration. That's not a good ratio for this, but you know what? We're going to try it, see what happens. Yep, do that and do this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3. Yes. There, we'll do that and see if we can't try to lower their costs a little bit and do the things. I tried to search for your channel today to see if you were online. Either a half hour of searching, I gave up. But you're right here. I can see you talking. So you didn't give up too much. I mean, I can see you. Of course, now that's strange because when I search for Maniac Max, I think I come up right away. In fact, you know what? If I do this and I do this and I search for Maniac, yep, Maniac Max, MAX. Yeah, there's me right there. Look at that. I do a search. I'm the very first one that shows up. Look at that. And in my streams, actually the very second thing that shows up at the moment. That's way too much ego for me, but that's okay. I feel good about it. Anyway, I'm glad you found me. Saying this guy, what was he thinking? Naming his channel after a game, Mad Max. No, well, actually, I didn't name it after Mad Max. I named it after Maniac Max. I am. Oh, I get it now. I get it. Mad Max. No, I'm not mad. I'm a maniac. It's like being called mad, but you're eccentric, right? The only difference is money, right? They think you're mad when you have no money. They think you're eccentric when you have money, right? That's how that works, right? Yeah, well, see, you were doing the see, you were searching for Mad Max. I'm a maniac. I'm not mad, right? That would mean that I have no intelligence if I was just mad. But I'm a maniac. I mean, that makes me 10 times smarter, right? Because it has more letters. That's definitely a thing, Sure you're not mad? Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, pretty sure I'm not mad. A little bit of a maniac, but not mad. I cannot be the judge on that. Only the audience can be the judge of whether or not I'm a mad or maniac, or just crazy, right? Or eccentric. It's funny I mentioned the word eccentric. I used to actually own the domain name of Eccentric and now we're talking like 20 years ago, right? And then I let it go, and now, I mean, it's bought by somebody else, and they probably make oodles of money on it. I should have kept it, but I it's what it is. It's what it is, right? Yeah. Well, I mean, that's what I do here. I play games, and this is especially watching the big boy run, and that is a full load. That's exactly what I want. Well, it's mostly a full load, but that's okay. As long as you make me some money, Train, because let me tell you, you and I are going to have a small chit-chat if we don't start making some profits. Now, we were making some profits, but I need you to make more profits while trying to push Halifax to the limit. And that's what I want. I want some monies. I need the monies to happen. Meanwhile, I'm trying to push bread in here to the limit. It's pretty crazy. Is any other industry propped up? No. It still has. I mean, I have pushed this town from 115 to 358 people. It's way over its destination target. And it still won't pop a third industry. I don't get it. Like, I set it up to pop extra industries, right? But, and I mean, I've got these things fully. Now, okay, Vancouver's not doing so great. I mean, it's only 10 behind. It is. No, it's all good. No worries. I know exactly what you're talking about. So yeah, none of the industries, none of the towns, the 3 towns have not popped into industry. But that's what I'm trying to force them to do now. I am literally shoving bread down Halifax's throat so as I can get more stuff because that's what we want. We want more stuff. So listen, how much? Whoa. Yeah, you're carrying all the lumber. How much lumber do you got down here? 24, 25? How much lumber do you have? Yeah, all right. Well, listen, if you can do it, then do it. How many gears are here waiting? Okay, so you know what? I'm gonna throw more wood trucks on there. I think so. Why not? Go to cargo, go to wood, go to trucks. I'm gonna try and throw at least another 6 on there, maybe 7. Yeah, I think so. I think we try. I mean, I am literally trying to push this town to the limit to try and get it to bloom me a third industry because that would be really awesome. Yeah, so I am thinking, and that is the only thing I can think of. Is the map size, right? Because I chose a small map size, and again, it was all around. I'm thinking beta, right? So I was thinking, I didn't want to play a super big map. I didn't want to, I didn't want to get into, like 9 towns and a huge map or anything like that. I just wanted to be able to test drive some of the beta features, and then set this aside for 3 weeks because at the end of it, then of course when it comes out in May, I'm going to do a series on it, right? So I wanted to test all these cool features out, but gosh darn if it won't pop me a third industry in these cities, and it's driving me crazy. It's making me sad in a way, right? It's got, it's a little bit sad, but that's okay because 1964 it is, and that means in a few years. Oh yeah, in a few years we're gonna get Metro liners, and I'm gonna be some happy. You know it. Look at that, 144 people at that station. What about Toronto? How many people do you have? 7 and 46. Okay. How many do you got? 98. So we're going to get Metroliners in here in about 6 years. Boom. And then it's on. We're going to be moving people back and forth like crazy. So once the game comes out, are you going to start a new game? Yeah. So I will actually do. So this is the finale for the beta. This is the last live stream for this series. Because again, I just wanted to test beta features, see how they worked. That's why it was just a small map. When it comes out on May the 10th, but it will probably be the 12th or something like that before I get to play it. And when I do, then I will be doing a much bigger map. I'll be doing a much bigger map. And in fact, at the end of the stream, what I'll do is I will actually load my other map and show you. I'll show you one of my Transport Fever 2 maps. I have several maps in Transport Fever 1 that are really, really cool, like really cool. But I do have one, but I do have a map in Transport Fever 2 on a mega big map. And it's wicked to watch. It's really cool to watch, right? So towards the end of the stream, what we'll do is I will switch over to that map and just show you what the next series will probably kind of encompass, right? Because that will be what I do. But yeah, I just wish Halifax would say, hey, look, I get so much stuff that I'm gonna upgrade. And I'd be like, yes, upgrade. Come on, you and I both know you want to do it. I mean, you're building tall buildings in a single bound here, dude. I mean, you're making it happen. You're at 360. You know? Like, just make smiles, people. Make smiles for me. You know, like don't make this so hard on me all the time. You know? Like, come on. Gee whiz. It's just so hard. Meanwhile, this should be doing half decent. You've got 2,000 wood stored, dude. What are you doing? What are you doing? Consumption. Oh, is that your problem? Really? That can't be a problem. No, you'll take 144. Is that a problem? I don't get enough trucks to pick it up? Maybe. I mean, I can get more trucks. No, because you're not even putting the gears out fast enough for the trucks to take them already. Like, come on now. Like, dude. And this is the one thing it's steel. Steel's the short one. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna be here at the end of the stream. It's like midnight, and I need to stay up early. Yeah, dude, I can totally understand that. Germany, a 5-hour difference, I think, from me at the moment. I think. Yeah, so I can understand that. Yeah, unfortunately, sometimes I have to start at 6 p.m., and I usually like to try and start at 5, right? Because I know some of the European people, right, to kind of, to kind of catch them, not to get too late, right? But, dude, I'm all about amusement parks. I'm a big roller coaster fan. Right, so I mean, me and amusement parks and roller coasters, like I am all over that. I'm like that's a thing I do regular. Well, I mean before the pandemic anyway. So let's. I'm going to slow this down here for a second. I'm going to see if I can't get more steel to be made. What do you got? 118. Okay, what do you got? 131. Well, then you know what? You're going to get truck upgrades, people. That's what we're going to do. Oh, yeah, roller coasters are the bomb, man. They're the bomb. Yeah, we're going to upgrade these trucks. Manage vehicles. Everybody's getting upgrades. We want all the stuff. Boom. Yep, upgrades, people. Upgrades. Do that. Replace. Boom. The steel gear roads. Yep. Upgrades. Do I upgrade 14 or do I go for something a little more sensible? Probably the Opel Benz trucks are probably more sensible. So we'll do that. There we go. Did you hear about the new crazy theme park game? It's going to come out soon. I did. I'm going to buy it right away. It looks cool. I did actually hear about it. I'm just doing a little more research on it, actually. Because I don't know when it's coming out. I do know I did see down the upcoming list, but I don't think they have a date. And that's one of my big complaints about 2022. Almost all these game developers aren't putting good dates out on their games for releases. Like they're just putting 2022 or soon. Like that doesn't help me at all, right? Like if I'm trying to plan, a schedule and stuff, right? It's really hard to plan when they say, "Oh, well, my game's going to come out in 2022." Well, that's great. It's like, well, I'm glad your game's coming out sometime this year. Yeah, it only says 2022, right? Yeah, I know. But that's like another game I was watching. Um, yeah, so yeah. So if it's so it's it would be seven. Yes, so it's 4 hours. It's 4 hours UK time for me and 5 hours for Germany. Yep. So that's what it is. Yep. It is. It is. I'm pretty sure on it because I have friends that live in the UK and in Germany, and I usually have to watch my time sometimes when I'm talking with them, right? Because I gotta get home early enough to catch them before it gets too late, right? But that's a little tricky. That can be a little tricky. I really do miss before the pandemic roller coasters, theme parks, the whole 9 yards. I don't live near a theme park, by the way. Like I have to travel. Like it's a fairly big trip for me to get to a No, I'm not. I've been to Florida lots of times, but living here in Canada, it's actually 2,006 miles or 3,037 kilometers from my house to Disney World. So, and I drive there, right? So it takes me 2.5 days to drive there, and then I usually stay there for 2, 3 weeks, and then drive home, right? Because I got to once I get down there, I stay until until I can't ride another roller coaster until I'm basically so sore that I can't move, and then I and then I drive home. That's what I do. Yeah, so I'm Atlantic time zone, right? I'm in Canuck land here in the Atlantic provinces. You know, I live like 30 minutes away from one, and you're so lucky. Um, it's 20. Well, I mean, if you look at Google Maps, it says I think it's like 28 or 32 hours or something. Um, you can do it. You can do it in 25 hours, which, like I said, I usually do it in about 2 and a little over days. So basically, each day is about, well, let's say about 12-hour drive, right? You're driving for like about 12, 13 hours, right? So I would leave here at like 7 in the morning, and then stop at about 9 o'clock that night, and then get up at about 7 in the morning the next morning, and arrive in Florida around 8 o'clock, 8, 9 o'clock the next day, and then the next morning I would check in right into whatever resort I'm staying on, right? So, um, no, 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 no getting sick. No getting sick of it. Halifax, what are you doing? Yes, get more gears, dude. More gears. That's what I want you to do. I want more gears, dude. I want you to bring me more steel with more gears. And then I want these guys to pick up them gears and take them to the city. Because I want you to do that. No, you can never get tired of it. For me to go to my country, it's 1,980 miles. Google says 22 hours. Yeah, but you're flying. It's just, if I were to fly to Florida from where I am, I think it's only 4 or 5 hours, right? Um, like if I were to jump on a plane, like I'm only about 25 minutes from an international airport, right? So I could jump on a plane and fly down, but and then the flight is only the flight is only like, I don't know, it's a 4 hour flight. Um, well, if you're in the UK, you can't be talking about flying to Florida, because I mean that's gotta be, I think that's gotta be 7 hours. I think the last time I flew to Europe, I think it was like a 7 hour flight, something like that. I can't remember now. I mean, it has been silly pandemic messing up my stuff, messing up my mojo. Uh, you know, yes, do that. Take more gears. Yes, more gears. Take all the gears. More gears. Flying to my country. Oh, it's Romania. Oh, okay. Flying to my country of Romania. All right, I get it. So you're in the UK and you fly to Romania. All right, that's 4 hours. But if you were to drive it, that's 22. Yeah, okay. Yes, that's a very compatible type scenario, I guess. Noko, I'm very jealous that you're going to the theme park. I hope you have a great time, dude. I really do. Um, you know, I hope you get to have some fun, do the things, ride a roller coaster for me, would you? Because I it's been a few years since I've been able to do it, and it is one of those few things I definitely do I do miss. I better drive. Yeah, so no problem. Listen, dude, anybody that gets to go to a theme park definitely is gonna get best wishes from me. That's for sure because I think they're awesome. You know, come on, Halifax, work with me here. 180% supply. What do you want, man? What do you want? I mean, holy smokes! I am literally shoving bread down down people's throats so as they'll do something. Like, what does a person have to do? It's just very sad. You know what? And I might again one day. It's probably going to be another year or two. I used to go a couple of times a year, but of course the pandemic came along, and a few other complications like that. So it's probably going to be a couple of years before I can get back down there again. But when I start, I hope that when I do start going back down there again, we get to do, I get to do all kinds of crazy things. And you know what the nice part will be is that because a few years have gone by, Universal, I know, has done some updates. Disney will have 4 or 5 new rides, like Tron will be open and all that stuff. So it'll be kind of like going for the first time again. Because I mean, like I said, I was going sometimes a couple of times a year, and kind of like what you said earlier, right? Sometimes you kind of got burnt out of it. I don't get me wrong, I love riding roller coasters, but I mean, I had seen like a lot of stuff many times over, and so you know, and so it's like I'll be kind of glad when I do get to go back because there'll be a lot of new stuff and it'll seem fresh. It'll seem fresh and new and exciting again, kind of deal, right? If that makes any sense, I guess. Coal is my problem. Why aren't you guys picking up more coal? Listen. Oh well, I mean, you guys are full. Well, guess what? Coal trucks are going to get a few more trucks. Buy vehicles. How about we buy 4 for the coal line? Yes, Metroliner. Yeah, we're gonna slow down there, big guy, because we're gonna hook you up with a bunch of stuff. You know it. Put that on the Halifax Coal Road. Hello. So trains. Listen. Where you guys at? I don't know. Where's my trains? Of course, let's have a look at the Santa Fe's before we say goodbye to them. Of course, the Santa Fe's are awesome, right? These trains are awesome. The Alcoas, like I said, the Art Deco motion time frame. That was always a good time. Last stream, you had the same coal delivery problem. Yeah, well. I mean, you're always going to have a bottle. I mean, that's the whole point of these games. The whole point is that you're going to always have a bottleneck somewhere, and you just got to kind of find them, figure them out, do the things, whatever it is. I never went to any Disney World or Universal before. Well, I mean, now I won't I won't say this about Disney now, but Disney. And you know what? If you've never really been to Disney, it is a very magical place. It's an awesome place. But I will say that they have gotten a little bit sloppy in the last few years. They've gotten a little bit more about too much about profit and not enough about customer focus. But their biggest thing always was about customer focus, right? I mean, I mean, it was Disney. And I mean, they just did it so good. So I got to replace some trains here. 3 cars. How many of them? How many passengers do you guys hold? You guys hold 19. Where's the Metro liners? Metro diesel, electric, multiple units. Metro liner, 78. Boom. You know it. Yep. Really? Yeah, I did. Okay, I didn't realize it was a 4-car. Yes, replace. Boom. Do it. Make it happen. Let's see it in action. I want to see you go zoom. And hey, I must have electrified the lines correctly because it didn't complain. That's awesome, actually. Because I just replaced them trains and didn't realize, hey, you probably shouldn't have done that. Smaller parks are perfectly fine too. Oh yeah, like there's several small parks that I've been to. Everything from Canada's Wonderland, which is not a small park anymore. It's like literally got 16 roller coasters now. To multiple Six Flags. There's all kinds of great parks. I mean, even here in Atlantic Canada on Prince Edward Island, there's like a couple little amusement parks that have like 1 roller coaster apiece, and I have been to them lots of times, because hey, it's an amusement park. It's got a roller coaster and bumper boats and go-karts and stuff. And I will go there and I will always have a good time. Always have a good time. Yes, that's right, train. You go 160. 160, go. You do that. 160 plus, if you could manage it. I would really appreciate it. There you go. Yeah, keep going. Go faster. Make me some money because you guys cost money. So you better make me some money. I'm just kind of playing this out. We've upgraded some trucks here, and I can toggle the horn. Yeah, that's right. Toot the horn. You know it. We'll have a look ahead here. I was gonna say, where's the wheat train line? I guess that's coming up here in a second. Hey, Lone Survivor, what's up? Disney made you almost feel pampered. Yeah. I went in 77 at 10 years old. My grandparents said, we feel pampered. It's going good. It's going good, Survivor. It's going good. And yeah, that's what Disney does. Disney is the ultimate goalpost on an amusement park luxury, right? But like I said, in the last 4 or 5 years, they've gotten a little bit lazy, a little too profit heavy, a little bit lazy. But I mean, for the 20 years that the 20 plus years that I've been going there, yes, okay, like I said, I haven't been there for 2 years, and then like for the last 2-3 years I was there, it wasn't as tip top. But I mean, for 17 years, like going there, like literally make you 5 years old every time you walked in the door. It doesn't matter how old I am. Every time I walk in, I see the castle, I ride, Space Mountain, I do the things, I feel awesome. I just feel awesome. No, there's airplanes and boats. There's 4 methods of transportation: trains, planes, boats, and trucks. And you move the people and materials around however efficiently you can. Boats allow you to move a lot of stuff, but are very slow. So you have to plan boat routes quite smart like. At the same time, planes can move things there very fast, but are very expensive to run. So you have to be very careful. If you want a roller coaster, you can't go wrong at Cedar Point. Yeah, so Cedar Point, yeah, it's some great roller coaster there, right? So, man, I just feel so bummed out. So bummed out. I actually loaded my Roller Coaster Tycoon game the other day, and I thought, you know what? I think this is going to become part of my Some Summertime series. So for those who don't know, in the summertime, I tend to play crazy summertime games in the summertime. You'll see that when the calendar changes, when Mr. Pineapple comes out. Mr. Pineapple, he's the man, right? And, of course, we play summertime games. Usually they're demos and one-offs, but I think I'm pretty sure some Roller Coaster Tycoon is going to have to happen this summer as well. Really enjoyed going into the game for about an hour there the other day, and it was almost like being in Florida. It was giving me that little bit of whoosh rush, saying yes, I want to ride a roller coaster. The train's doing good. I must admit, this train's doing well. I just want a car, no carousel or anything. I have a car. So I could drop it off to you, except that it's on this side of the ocean. It's a little tough to get it there. Best roller coaster I've ever been to was Europa Park, and after I was on all the other coasters in the Europa Park, felt boring. Well, yeah. There's all kinds of different roller coasters, and I guess you just gotta kind of look at them in different light, right? It's a little hard to explain because I've been like for example, they've got like this Manta Ray one and a few others down there in Florida, and some of them roller coasters are crazy. They're awesome. But at the same time, Disney's coasters are actually not the fastest or the biggest or anything. It's the setting they're in. Like they theme them. They encompass the theming of them. So it's really intense, right? They do a really good intense job on that, right? Let's have a look to see if I'm making any money on these trains, because I think I could be broke. No, we're making money. We're making all kinds of money. 6 million, in fact. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. 6 million. How you guys doing? Listen, we got to talk, dude. I did look at the numbers. I see you are making $7 million, but you still haven't pushed my city to more goods. I'm really disappointed in that. I shouldn't have to make a big map to trigger that kind of thing. Now, they have been doing patches and stuff like that, so, it's a thing. Look at this. I am pushing 137 gears in here now. Is coal still the backlog? Yes, it is. Come on, guys. I'm literally driving these trucks in here as fast as possible. What do you want from me? Now all right. Let's try this. Gosh darn it. I will get you guys some roads. Yep. We want large country road. Bus lanes. Yes. Yes. I'm going to get you guys as fast. I'm going to get you guys there as fast as possible. Gosh darn it. How fast will this road go? 100 kilometers an hour. If I can't get you guys in and out of this factory any faster than that, come on. Make this happen, people. Make this happen. You betcha. Yeah, go this way, dude. Go this way. Oh, come on. Really? You're going to give me a hard time with this silly road here? Fine, whatever. Listen, can you do it there? Yes, I know you can. Okay, listen, I'm going to do this for a second. I'll be back to fix that. Yeah, 100 kilometers an hour. I'm going to get guys up and down this road so fast. Boom, boom, boom. You betcha. Listen, deliver me the things. Right now would be nice. There. How about that? Get me stuff to town. Now would be great. Yeah, look at that. Dedicated highway for every truck on here. How fast can you guys go? Here I am upgrading roads like crazy. I had one as well, but I'm going through rough times. Yeah. Look, I know it's I know about tough times. Not to get into too much personal stuff, but yeah, I've had a little bit of a rough time, through a little bit of a rough patch, and yeah, it's unfortunate, and it happens. And I'm going to fix this entrance on this truck stop now because it's upsetting me. So we're going to do this. We're going to do this. We're going to do this. So yes, I definitely know all about. I definitely know all about that. It's kind of a bummer. It's kind of a bummer. That's for sure. Um, really, really. You want to do it that way? Okay. All right. We'll do it that way. Listen, give me this. Give me this. Give me that. Do that. Yep. Now, um, would you guys be really smart enough to do that? Are you guys going to be smart enough to figure this out on your own, or are you just going to really mess this up? Yeah, you should do that. Yeah, do that. Yes, and you do that, because that's smart. You know what? We're gonna add it. We're gonna configure this. I'm gonna configure this to have a third thing, cargo. Um, no, I want not street access. Yeah, I'd like to have a third terminal, please. Like over here. Yeah, something like that. Can you do that? No, you're not going to do that because you're like, what is that? And I'm like, but it looks awesome, doesn't it? I mean, figure this out, people. Anyway, I think I might have just messed this up. Well, it doesn't look like a total mess, but it's a little bit of a mess. Where's the coal going? Like, where's the coal line? That's not good. Listen, where's the coal line? Like, where did it go? The coal line is disappeared all of a sudden. See, I got too fancy. Oh, wait a minute. Did you bring it back? Yes, you did. It's really dark. Holy smokes. Like, did they change the color gray on there to be so dark that you can't see it? I think that's what they did. Look, color black. Do that. There, I can see it now. Okay, cool. Let's see if I can't fix this up because I got quite the mess going on here now. Yeah. Do another street. And why can I? It's too bad it wasn't like I should be able to change these. Like it's too bad I couldn't number these properly and say, hey, you know what would be great is if like you would use this platform over here. I'm pretty sure you could do that if I built a new one. Buildings. Yeah, so platforms left, platforms right. Okay, listen. No, I'm not even gonna mess with it. We're just gonna see if we can't shove trucks down there and hope that happens. I think they put traffic lights where you upgraded. They did, and I was gonna watch to see what they did with that here for a second. Go to traffic. Yeah, no traffic lights. We don't do traffic lights. What? Traffic lights? Come on. We're all about that inefficiency. You know, can we shove in more people? That's what we're all about. It's like I said, it's really too bad I can't just say like okay, let's compare this to train lines. And again, they were more efficient with this in the first one. Like if you take a train line, right? If I take via rail, I can change what platform that's on, right? But I don't know if I can do that with the truck line. Can you set speed limits? You can, I think. But the trucks won't go as fast as the roads are anyway. I've got the roads upgraded to 100 kilometers an hour. The trucks I'm using only go 60. Listen, I need to slow this down for a little bit. It's already 1974. Let's just calm down, people. That's not where I want it to be. This is where I want it to be, and I still got to try and figure out this mess. All right, give me this. Yes, I want this. This is what I want. Yep, manage the line. Listen, I want you to go to platform 3. Do that. Yes. In fact, next thing I'm going to do is waypoint. Put a waypoint here. Go back to this. Give me the line. Manage the line. Halifax South. Add a station. Do that. Boom. Look at that. No more of that cross-traffic junk. Yes. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. So you are going to be platform 2. And you, I don't know why you're doing this weird loop thing, man. That's just so weird. Listen, can we not do the weird loop thing? Because that's really weird. Like, you can come in this road, but you should just, you come in here. Like, why would it, like, why does it do these things? Like, why wouldn't it just not drive straight in? No, let's not do that. That's makes too much sense. How can I try to fix this? All right, well, let's try a waypoint down here. Manage the line. So Halifax branch, and then of course you're going to Halifax Central, and then you're going to High Street. And then I want you to come down here to this waypoint. Okay, that's not what I wanted either, because that's really dumb. So you're going to come in here and loop-de-loo around 3 times to get into the station. And then loop-de-loo your way back out of the station. That's the weirdest thing ever. Really? You're really going to do that, are you? Ugh, really? Yep. Listen, Steel Plant, I am really trying to help you, but you are really not making this easy. All right? I think the new entrance messed it up. Well, no. See, I kind of half got what I want, right? Like okay, Halifax branch 1, no, 2, 3, no. See, now that's even worse, right? 2. Where is 2? Halifax branch. Okay, so yes. 2, no, 2 is not what I want you to do. Yeah, 1 is probably the best for that one, right? But then, and actually this is really nice. So 1 is great, 2 is great. So it's just the so the coal and the ore line actually work really good. It's just the what are you doing here, dude? You're the gear guy. Why? I suppose you're here to pick up steel. Is that what you're doing? No. Yes? Is that what that guy? Is that what that guy was doing here? Yes, he was. He was here to pick up steel. It's this one that's messed up. This one is like, dude, you can't figure this out at all. Like that's. You know what? I think we're gonna try this. Configure another road right there. I'll have so many roads coming into this thing. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be awesome. Listen, can you come that way? Boom. Okay, so let's see what that does for us. Let's turn that on. So all right. So now I don't want the blue route to do this, right? I don't want this, right? I don't want this waypoint here. Let's get rid of that. So now it will come in and then just turn around and leave. Yes, that's what you should do. The orange route, though, should now, right? So the orange route manages the line. It should come here at a station, do this. Yes, done it. Did it. Winning. That's what we're doing here, people. We're winning. Turn the whole thing around so blue and orange have 2 platforms. It's you know what? I'm kind of scared to change anything at the moment now because it took me so much effort to just get this to go that I'm scared that if I change anything now, I don't know what's going to happen. Like it's like if I see, oh, maybe if I change the black and orange platforms. Okay, just a second. We'll try that. right? We'll try it. Black platform is going to. Okay, so we're going to send it to 3. I think this isn't going to work. And then orange manage line. No, see that? Yeah, okay. So I got to send this to 1. But now I gotta ditch this waypoint, right? And then after the branch, I've got to put a waypoint out here, right? I gotta do some waypointing. Waypoints. Do a waypoint. So if I do this, this is the most messed up thing ever. I would never do this on a normal game. Can I manage the line there? Yeah, thanks. After the branch, add a station. Do this. Right. So I don't want you to. Yeah. So I want you to just come straight out of the station and drive away. Vroom. That's right. Meanwhile, the coal station is a total disaster. I mean, look at this thing. It's a total disaster, right? So yeah, the orange station looks awesome. The blue station, I could also do that same little trick with, right? So that's going to be terminal 2. Yeah, so that takes care of 1. That takes care of 2, right? So they don't collide into each other, but I don't know what I'm going to do with 3, right? So for 3 to work, I've got to get, like, I would actually want it to drop off way over here, but I don't think it can do it. It just can't do it, right? So anyway, you know what? We're gonna let this play. We're gonna let this play. I'm gonna see if it cleans up. Here, right? We know these guys will drive straight through now. We know these guys will not interfere with these guys, and they'll loop around. They're not going to use this road at all, so we can just take it out of here. Take that away. And I'll bet you if I know how I can fix this little problem. Because I haven't made enough mess yet. So I'm going to make a little more mess. Watch this. Listen, turn that off. Turn this on. Configure this. Listen, delete that for a second. And now I want to do configure cargo. I want to make this one longer. Yep. I know you're going to be very upset with me, but just hold on a minute. Hold on, right? We're going to put this all back in, right? So what's going to happen is orange is going to come in here, and the blue's going to come in here, but because of this one being one longer than this one, the trucks should now avoid each other, right? Are you seeing the science here? I mean, the science here is amazing, right? I mean, you got to go with the science on this one. It's awesome. Listen, no, I know. Construction's not possible because you're making it very weird, dude. All right, so do that. Okay, so the warnings have gone away. Right, so that's exactly what I'm expecting to happen, right? So the orange trucks, now I got to put the waypoints back in because, of course, everything went all wonky when I blew it up. Waypoint, do this, do that. Orange, manage the line. After 2, add a station, go to waypoint. Boom. So see how it's going to come in here and then come off to the left, but it's going to avoid the trucks, the blue trucks trying to turn around. Now I just got to do that with this one over here, I think, and then this should do the same thing. I think this will work, right? Yeah, see, do that. And then it avoids all of that mess. My bad. Listen. Take that waypoint out. There we go. Look at that. I mean, this is a work of art, people. This is definitely something. Okay, we're gonna start this up. I gotta get rid of some traffic lights here. Yeah. Can all the trucks get out of my way for a second? Well, there's well, it says there's no traffic lights, but I see there's traffic lights there. We'll see if they give me any hassle. Coal mine? No, no, we don't remove coal mines. What are you talking about? Where's this coal mine? Why are you going to remove that? Listen, we can always have a talk, and I'll shove more coal up here using you. Like the steel mill's right here. Like, listen, I got a job for you. Do 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 do. Yep. Listen. Do. Yep. We're gonna come right over here. Do this. And then we're gonna come over here like this. Oh no, we're not train crossing. Don't be so silly. That's a one-way street, dude. What are you doing? I don't know. That's a one-way street. That isn't gonna work. Do that. Do that. Do that. And do that. Cool. We already have a drop stop. Buildings, station. 0, 1, 30 meters. Hey, Mr. Coal Plant, listen, do you want to help? You want to deliver more coal for me? Awesome. Listen, we're going to set up a quick line here for this. Where's my line manager? New line. Hot pink. Here we go. This is going to be great. Where do you want to drop that off at? There, huh? You know what? I'm going to get you to drop it off in the same station that the black line is on. Okay, so there. Do that. I'll even buy you some trucks. Listen, here. I'm going to buy you a few vehicles. It's going to be awesome. Buy trucks. Buy these trucks. 6 trucks. Boom, and put those on the hot pink line. There we go. Done. Let me have a look at chat here for a second. I changed platform to blue. I think I got. Now I'm a little behind here. The whole thing turned around. Yeah. You should make 2 exits, one for blue and one for orange. Okay. Well, listen. We'll see. We'll see if it works. Like, I mean, I do have the separate side entrance here, but I think it's cleaned up a lot, actually. I mean, it looks very manageable. Like, look at this. See, like, he turned around before he interfered with that guy. This guy's going to come in, right? Watch what he does. See, he's going to go, see, and then this guy's going to come straight through. I mean, you know, we kind of got things kind of, oh, these guys are cheating because you guys are cheating, dude. You could have went around. But yeah, I think I got this all figured out. Look, see, these guys are going to turn around. These guys don't, see, nobody runs into anybody now. I think it's great. I think, like, it's working really good. Now, can we get enough coal in here to get more tools made is the question, right? Because let me tell you, oh, look at this. It's so close. It's so close. Look, it's so close. I think there's congestion on one of the upper roads because of the lights. Oh, yes. Yeah, budget's here, right? Well, according to this, there's no lights. I mean, I can turn them lights off. But this congestion is just congestion. Let's see what it is, what's doing for the actual, yeah, like it's getting crazy up here. Okay, let me see if I can't fix this. All right, configure. Make platforms much longer. 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And then let's make an exit. Street access. Do this out this way. Awesome. And then you're gonna do this. I mean, we're gonna make it really cool now, right? We're gonna make it really cool. We're gonna do this and swing it down like this, and then like this, and swing it down like this. Right, and then we're gonna do this. We're gonna put a couple waypoints in. Yep, waypoints. Put one there. Put one here. Okay, now we're gonna slow this down. Gear road, right? So the truck's gonna pull in, drop off, manage the line, right? So you're gonna drop off, and then add a station. Use this waypoint, right? And they're gonna turn out and go that way, right? Meanwhile, the other dude, right? The Halifax guys, they're going to come in. Yeah, they're going to manage the line. It would actually be better if they made their turn up here, wouldn't it? Yep, we're going to do this. Waypoint. Oh, but that's a one-way road, dude. You're going to have to fix that. You're going to have to fix that. Okay, well, let me fix it. Do this. Yep, do that. Boom. Okay, yep, there we go. Now you got waypoints going both ways. Now you're going to do this. Are you blue? Nope. Are you blue? Yep, you are. Now, we're going to manage this line. This is Halifax Central, so from Halifax branch. Oh no, I don't want to fix the blue line. I want to fix the brown line. Right. Which looks really good, but because I want it to come to this other station, I'm going to manage the line. And before he comes into Central, I want to add a station, do this, and then, see, he wants to turn around. And I'm like, no, dude, just drive out. Just drive out. It would be so much faster for you to drive out. All right, we'll put a waypoint out here. That's fine. Yeah, listen. Yeah, manage the vehicle. No, listen. Manage the line. Manage the line. So you're going to come into Halifax Central, add a station, do this. Boom. See? Now, I'm going to switch your station to 1. There we go. Look at that. I mean, that's hot. I mean, that's something right there, right? So hopefully these trucks. Now this will take a couple of. This will take a few minutes to straighten all the trucks out, because all the trucks that are already down here have to go turn in, then they'll have to turn around, and all looks good, right? But yeah, this one's hot. This is a sexy truck stop right here. This is what you want, people. This is what you want in a truck stop, right? Yeah, this has got sex me all over it. Yeah. Yep, that's a hot truck stop right there. All right, Halifax, why won't you? I mean, come on, you're at almost 400 people, dude. You're not going to give me that. You're not going to give me that third industry, are you? You're just going to be that rude about it. You're just going to be that rude. I am so not happy about you at all. Well, look, I mean, we really tried. Right? No, you can't move roads. So there is no move it tool like you can in City Skylines. You literally have to blow the road up, right? I am so disappointed in you guys. Like, you guys could have easily just given me one industry to play with, but nope, you all had to be greedy. Now, don't get me wrong, we've done a lot of really great things on this map. I mean, we got 3 sets of train lines running. We got a tools train line running. We got we have to play with big boys, doing big boy things, because, that's the thing I do, I guess. Because you gotta have one. You gotta have one big boy train. If you don't, it's a waste. Though I am a little worried about how much wheat these guys are putting out. Yes, I do realize that he picks up more at this second farm, but it's just a thing. You've made 100 million since I've started watching. Oh yeah, I've got it. I've got a lot of the stuff set to medium Well, I've got most settings on medium with one setting set on hard, but I got it set to 6 towns. It's just bumming me out. It's just bumming me out, dude. What can I tell you? You're bumming me out. Oh yeah, we're making money. I mean, look, every single line is making money. 12 million on the passenger train lines. I mean, them metro liners, boom. I mean, 8 million, between 12 and 8 million. That's just crazy. I mean, the bread trains are making millions of dollars. I mean, even the bus lines are still making money, and they shouldn't be making money. I mean, these guys are only taking, all right, these guys are loaded. But I mean, you can't usually make money when you're only moving 6 to 12 passengers around out of 45, but we're still making money. I mean, we're doing great. I mean, everything on the map has been excellent. I mean, it's been an excellent map to play. I always like the extra challenge. Like I like challenges like this. I like working on the logistics of making like this kind of quirky logistics work to make something happen, right? I mean, we are look at the gears. 153 out of 158. 190% supply. Halifax, what are you doing? Like I can't believe the only thing I cannot get these things to do is give me another industry. I am just so bummed out about that. I really am. But it is what it is. I mean, everything else has worked really good for the beta parts anyway. And I've enjoyed really Toll Road a little bit low, only 50K. Yeah, or the Tool Road. Well, I, you got to remember the Tool Road is actually doing like 9 things, right? It's not just hauling tools, right? So it's the Tool Road itself is actually dropping. So it starts in Halifax, comes down here and picks up steel, takes it to the tools, and then drops the tools off in Halifax. So this line was always going to be kind of iffy to make money anyway. So I'm surprised it's making money, to be honest, right? I mean, it's doing okay. It's doing okay. And Vancouver's tools are yes, they're having a hard time, but that's just because what I should do is they are using 14 trucks. I mean, I could just sell one of the trucks and it would probably work fine. But you know what? All right. You know what? You're sold, dude. You're done. You're done. You're done like dinner. Yep. There's only going to be the 2 trucks because I've been convinced. You know? But I mean, it all makes money, right? And again, I would be fine this losing money if my train lines make lots of money, right? So if I have to take a $10,000 loss to make 1.5 million on the train, then I'm good, right? Then that's what it's all about. Noko, I don't know if you're still around, but I see there you said goodnight. Have a good night, and I hope you have a great time at the amusement park. Ride the roller coasters from me, dude, because that's the thing, right? But yeah, I think everything except for the only thing not accomplished was for it to crack one of these cities to give me another industry, and I must admit I'm very bummed out about that. I mean, like I'm very bummed out. I just don't know I don't know why, right? I even double checked the settings. It's supposed to give me another one, but it just hasn't done it. And again, it could be map size, it could be a dozen things, right? And I'm not going to worry about it too much. Everything else from the beta aspect worked. The game didn't crash. I'm good with that. So what I'm going to do is for my last few minutes, let me do a quick transition screen here for a second. We'll do this. Boom. I'll even play a little background music. And I'm going to be right back here in like 33 seconds here, dude. We don't need the timer. I'm just going to save this game. I'll save this game. We'll do that. Because I might let it run later tonight for an hour or two just to see if it will actually do a thing. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to load not the Maritimes one, not the Fast Tracks one. Nope, not that one. That's the Tucson map. Nope, not that one. No, not that one. Is it this one? No. Might be that one? Yeah, might be that one. It's taking me a second. I got a lot of I got a lot of maps. Is it really been that long since I've done that map? Those are auto saves. well, then that's definitely not what I want. Well, load that for a second, dude. We'll load that one. We'll see what happens. And what I'm looking for is I'm looking for my top end map, right? But I haven't used it in a little while. In fact, one of the last times I used it was to make one of my Gamer Tunes music videos. But I think that video came out over a year and some ago. So this, but we'll find out here in a second. I get it loaded up, and then I'll be able to tell you if it's the right map or the wrong map. Do you have a Let's Play of the first TF? I do not. The channel is over 11 years old. It's actually 12 years old, but I only did a lot of Minecraft and stuff for about 3-4 years, and then my life got super hectic. It got so busy that I stepped away from it. I didn't come back into making videos until about a year and a half ago. It's about a year and a half now, I guess. But by then, Transport Fever 2 was the one that had come out, right? So Transport Fever 2 is the thing, right? So it must be a pretty big map. Is this the map? Come on, be the map that I'm looking for. I mean, you took forever to load. So is this the map? I think so. No, this is not the map. Darn it. That's not the map. Where is my map? No, that's the Maritimes map. I know what that is. Those are the fast track maps. I know what those are. Oh, there it is. There it is. Yeah, there it is. This is going to take a minute to load. This is not a fast map to load. This map, like, well, you're going to see the train lines on it. Like there's the main line has 20 tracks. Okay, that's how much trains there are on this thing. It's intense. This map is very intense. That's for sure. It's going to be very intense. In fact, I probably can do the transition back for this now. So what I'll do is I will transition back into the session. It is loading, but it's going to be a few seconds. It's going to be a few seconds. It's not fast. It is definitely not fast. But you should see. But just to show this one off, because it is really cool with all the trains running on it. I put something really big on this one. I saw something. One of the city stats, the last one, -30. What's that? That is pollution. So there's multiple types of pollution in the game. So Transport Fever 1, so all games have an Achilles heel, right? Like, like something that you have to work against to stop stuff. In Transport Fever 1, it was age of vehicles, right? And when a vehicle got old, it got more expensive to run to the point where it would become non-profitable. In Transport Fever 2, they changed that to be pollution oriented. So as a vehicle got older, it would cause more pollution, but the penalty for pollution isn't really that bad. Like, if you make your city grow like crazy, oh yeah, this is running like super fast, right? Boom, look at these cities. Yeah, look at this train line. Yeah, this is freaking awesome. Yeah. Now this is how you run some trains, right? This map is a big map. This is a mega map, and it's running mega trains. I mean, look at the city. Look at this city. It's awesome. There should be some airplanes taking off. There's an airplane. Yep. Hey. Yeah, airplane. Woo! Yeah, flying around like crazy, dude. Ease up on that. Ease up on that a little bit, would you? Look, you're flying way off the map here, dude. Like, where you going? I don't know where he's going, but he's going somewheres. He is coming into this airport. He's delivering. Oil. These are my oil planes. They're cargo planes. And as you can see, there's my oil industries. He is coming in. Yeah. Brr, yeah. Listen, let's get out of him because, dude. Not to say you're not entertaining, but, you want to see planes, trains, automobiles. We got boats. This map's got everything. This map's got everything going on, right? You name it, it's got it. So yeah, well, this map again, you're gonna have stuff losing money, but you got stuff making so much money that it doesn't matter. So like this map has 121 billion dollars, so I'm not too worried about losing a little money. So remember what I said? Sometimes you got to lose money to make money. So like these trucks delivering oil, right? They're losing like $1 million, but the airplanes that are carrying that oil are making $36 million, right? So that's all that matters. Now the food lines are losing a lot of money, but that's because I was trying to force the towns to grow. Now listen, like these towns, like look at the population of these places, right? Like 1,307, right? There's 6 cities on this map: 1,376, 1,558, right? 1,235, 1,121, and I think the other city's down here at the very end. Yeah, down here, 1,138. So I mean, these things are massive cities, and I mean these train lines are just massive. Period. These are huge train lines. I mean, look at the amount of train traffic here. This is awesome. Like, look at this. Yes. We're talking trains everywhere. Everywhere there's trains. It's just awesome. I mean, you can't beat this, right? Like, I mean, we got trains running there. We got trains here. We got trains back there. I mean, it's awesome. This map is really cool. Yeah, fire him for flying off route. Actually, he's not flying off route. The planes, again, planes only make money on big maps, and the reason that is that because of the way they fly, they need a lot of turnaround and space. But I mean, they fly like 800 kilometers an hour, right? So it is actually pretty interesting to watch them. But one thing about them is that they do these big loop. When you set up a network for planes, the route is really oval, so it's a really big thing. Yeah, planes, trains, and automobiles, and buses and boats, and everything else. I mean, this map is my best map, right? I mean, this map, it is really cool just to sit here sometimes and just watch the trains go by, because there's just so many trains running. I mean, there's got to be a couple hundred trains on this map, right? And they're always on the move, right? They're always on the move. I mean, look at that. Look at all the trains we're just running into here. All the train traffic. This is the best city to watch them too, because of that big sweeping curve that's there. There's usually a lot of trains that run by there. That's really, really cool. Yeah, I mean, that's like, if you wanted a train set, this is the map of the train set that you watch, right? This map is just awesome to watch. And sometimes I could just load this map and put it on a really big screen and then just watch the trains go, because it is that cool. But yeah, I mean, I'm making over $250 million a month on this map. And like I said, I got $121 billion, so it's not like I'm going to go broke or anytime soon. I mean, look at that city over there. I mean, look at Manchester, right? I mean, now look at this. I mean, that's a city, right? That's what I'm talking about. Boom. Oh yeah, we got super trains here. These trains go like 300 kilometers an hour or something like that. I mean, they're super speed train lines. Like, we have trains here that just go zip. We just go wherever, as fast as they'll go, right? In fact, they never do get to their full potential speed, because the only way you would ever do that is actually use a big map and then just have 2 stops, one at either end. They simulate. Oh yeah, they do. Yep, they do. They do holding patterns and everything in this. Yep. If there's too many planes, that you've got too many, like say you got too many planes put on a route, what they'll do is, or if you've got multiple routes landing at a single airport, yeah, they'll loop. They'll overshoot the runway, and they'll go into a whole pattern and the whole 9 yards, and they'll each take their turn landing. But you don't really want that, right? Because then it's the same problem like at a real airport. Everything will get backed up, right? There was a funny post on Facebook. Romania had 2 years of train delays in 1 year. Nobody cared. Yeah, well, I mean, if nobody cares, I guess it's not a big deal then, right? Because it's only when people care that it really matters. But sure, right? But yeah, this map is just really cool to play. And this is what I hope to do with the new release. So when the new release comes out, we'll make. Japan. I watched a documentary on their trains actually just a little over a month ago, and they are so efficient, right? Like, like, in fact, their culture is so bad at keeping trains on time, and of course, what was happening was companies were being fined and stuff because they were firing drivers that were late in stations for like 20 seconds and stuff like that. And the worst part is their biggest train, their biggest train accidents have all been around drivers pushing the trains to the limit, because basically they're so conscious about being on time that they'll literally put everybody in danger just to make sure they're on time, right? It's very scary in Japan. It's very scary to ride trains in Japan. What can I tell you? But yeah, here of course it's not scary to ride trains. The trains are very dedicated. The map has a whole backstory and everything, right? The map has a whole backstory, which is kind of funny. There were two continents, and they were at war. And then, of course, so you can see here, there's a big mountain here in the middle, right? And they would fight on each other, right? So these three cities would have big fights and stuff like that. And then as technology and things came along, they decided to cooperate, and now they're just economically tied together forever. Yeah. This map is so crazy that I've got like backstories for it and everything. It's kind of weird. It's kind of weird actually. But yeah, like that's what this map is. And hopefully we'll get to do something like this. We're gonna get to do something like this in mid-May when it comes out, once the beta is live, and hopefully has all the bugs worked out. Because that will be awesome. So that's definitely what we'll be going for. Zoom, yes, trains moving everywhere. Look at that. That's hot. That's just hot. Yeah, look at the goods being delivered in that city. There is goods being delivered everywhere. But but again, now this just proves something, right? So this is beta, right? This is beta. We've loaded the map. Now, true. Okay, this map doesn't probably have the settings to allow for more than 2 industries. So I was about to say, hey, these are super big cities. You should upgrade them, but it won't do it because the settings aren't on the map. So anyway, this is the map. This is one of my favorite maps. Like I said, I really love this. I really love this part here because you could sit here all day and just watch trains go by while they go around the city. How many hours in this map? I don't know. There's probably a couple hundred hours. There's probably a couple hundred hours in this one. That's for sure. I played it for a bit, and then once it got to a certain point, I just kind of toyed around with it, right? Pushed it to see how hard you could push it, right? And that's why there's so many train lines, because there were so many trains to move so many goods that they were slowing each other down, so it was easier to put more dedicated train lines in. So each of these lines are dedicated to a purpose, right? So that this train here that's hauling oil, that's the only thing that will ever run on that set of lines, right? And on this outside line here, he's running lumber. That's the only thing that line will ever do, is run lumber trains. And there's 11 trains per line, right? So, if you sit here, you can actually watch trains going around and around and around. And there's 11 trains per line. They're all spaced out pretty good. And that's what they do. They just run stuff all over the place. No Man's Sky is Saturday. right? Let me check my schedule. Go to here, do this. Yeah, do that. Do this. And the schedule is so tomorrow is Infraspace the Core. Saturday is No Man's Sky. So tomorrow is Infraspace, and Saturday is No Man's Sky, and then Sunday is Dyson Sphere Program. I was actually in No Man's Sky literally just before the live stream started, and checked everything out there. With that, I guess I'll go off and have a bite to eat, do all the things. And with that, I'm Max. This, of course, has been Transport Fever 2, the beta version of 2022 live. And, of course, we're going to probably be playing this game when it comes out in mid-May. We'll probably build something on a really big map, and hopefully we can get some industries to show up in some of my cities, and they'll look something like this. And hopefully we can push it a little hard. Of course, we've got No Man's Sky on Saturday. I got Infraspace coming out tomorrow. And then, of course, on Sunday is Dyson Sphere Program, where we're going to be working with white science and all the craziness. And thanks very much, everybody, for hanging out. Noko, of course, I know has gone off to bed. And, of course, Survivor, it's always good to see you. Hodana, it's great to see you. It's good to see everybody. I hope everybody has a good one, and I will see you on the next one. Take care.